Anyway, I haven't really talked to anyone about that, so thanks for letting me.
Yeah, it's all good.
Express that. I saw him do that.
I'm good, man. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, it's working.
I have a shiny forehead now.
I do have the lights on,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
This one is coming on down, and I don't want to waste the time.
It's alright, man. Just start in there. You're good, man. You're alright. So we got MC KeyLimePIE in the house. It's the truth. There's wisdom there.
We should have a deep discussion.
A planned discussion? I don't think we really need one. You just had to ignore
No planned discussion.
no planned discussion at all. Or required. It is not required to have a planned
No
discussion.
planned discussion.
You can discuss.
Considering we're all walking around with a concussion.
It is. So yeah, we're recording on a Saturday.
What's that, bud?
We're recording on a Saturday.
Recording on a Saturday.
We're going live to the streaming on the YouTube, and nobody watching. And you can tell nobody's watching because it says 0 watching. But we haven't like promoted the stream yet. You know what I mean? I could copy the link and send it out to people and be like, I'm live right now or whatever.
You should make this your backdrop.
I could turn the camera around, you know?
I think that would be great. Or this. Or one of your symbols would be awesome too.
Yeah, we're getting to that part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, that's where I want to set up another camera. And there it is. There it is.
How long did it record?
It's been a little bit. I put it out on here.
Well, let's watch it a second. Can we watch it?
Yeah, but then it's on a feedback loop. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There it is, too. MC KeyLimePIE's in the house.
Cool.
And then you put it up on here. Nice.
Recalibration.
I couldn't, it wasn't a word. I just put the calibration of the nation. So that's this is that what the channel is, but this is us. Yeah, we've been on there for 5 minutes.
What's the Guinness Book World Record for longest live feed on YouTube?
I don't know. Probably pretty long. It's probably as
Someone
long
been
as
on there and never
it's probably as
got
long
on.
as they let them get away with doing it.
So who's on there live?
We're doing it, you know what I mean?
Always live.
And
Always live.
I just promoted it on a few websites.
That's cool.
I'm not on Reddit yet, but Reddit is kind of like its own culture of people.
It's good. It's good to see me aware in my pre-calibration.
Your calibration of the nation.
I'm because of the amount of people that I have released myself from this year, I am in a major recalibration in my life.
I get you. It's like a literal change.
I
in the
realize
gearbox,
that
huh?
there's been a whole cast of characters in my life that I really loved and cared about, and then I broke myself helping them.
It's an easy thing to do. If you go too far, you know. You gotta take care of yourself or you can't take care of anybody else, you know.
That's exactly it. And then, you know, I do things.
Birds are chirping outside.
Life is good.
The beats are bumping.
You know, it's just cool.
And I'm making some art or something.
Making art, hanging out, talking about the life.
The life.
The Bub Life here.
The Bub Life. You
Bub
know.
Life Center.
It
Bub
Bub
Life Cheesy Bubble.
At the Bub Life
Sweet
Cheesy Bubble.
Sweet Jesus cheese. Sweet
Oh my God. Sweet Jesus cheese. You're out of control, bro. You can't get that at the grocery store now.
I think Jesus is great. I love Jesus. You know? He had it. He's like, this is all you got? Some nails? Some wood and fire? He's like, I'll see you in 3 days. 3 days? You guys don't know what's about to happen in 3 days. They're gonna have holidays in 3 days.
That's how Christianity began.
He's like, that's all you got? He's like, he had him exactly where he wanted him.
The whole time.
The whole time. Clever dude.
Who knows what happened? You know?
Well, yeah, who knows? I mean, other than all the history books. But that's it. So I have my theories. Was Jesus a triplet? Could he have had two other brothers that looked just like him and would be able
No,
to
but
stand
triplet
in?
Jesus sounds like a good band name for you to pursue. KeyLimePIE and Triplet Jesus on tour.
Or
Coming to a town near you.
Or was Jesus, could Jesus have been the first bearded woman?
Now that's going a little far. You're gonna piss some Christians off with that one.
And it's another way that they held back women in society?
So it was all, wait, bearded, what was it? You're saying Jesus' mom be bearded? What were you
No,
saying?
if Jesus was actually the first bearded woman, and then they, of course, the white male-dominated society could not have that.
So, but the premise is that Jesus was the first bearded woman.
I mean, prove it isn't.
Ooh. Now, had I known I was gonna go there, I would have got some notes together. I would have been prepared or something.
No, you talked to me. We had this non-discussion earlier about this.
Right, there was no discussion about what we were going to talk about, so I can't predetermine what KeyLimePIE is speaking on right now. I don't know if it's true or not true. I can't verify these things.
We're all living our own wholesome individual truth. Is this you?
Yeah, this is some of my music.
I love it. What's it called? What's the song called?
This one's called Inner Mements.
Inner Mements?
Memens. Like instead of demons, inner memens.
Memens. I thought it cool.
Inner memens. I look at it as a good name for this track.
Awesome.
Inner memens, yo. Still didn't write lyrics to this song. Always wanted to. We live streaming.
That's all you got? Seriously. This is all you guys have?
Is what?
Fire nails.
Oh, this is the Jesus thing.
Jesus, this is it?
It's all?
You guys had all this time to prepare, and this was some rusty nails and a whip. It's all.
And a whip.
What? I thought you guys were going to really prove something to God.
And a whip.
That's all you got? A whip? What?
One whip. One whip only.
He's like, don't you know my healthcare plan? I told you guys, eternal salvation. Don't you guys get it? He's like, oh, I'll see you in 3 days. It's interesting. He is risen, but leavened bread, right?
Risen like bread?
Well, matzah is flat bread, right? But then they say,
Is that thunder? I think we're experiencing some thunder.
it sounds like some type of motor.
Could have been a bus. Could have been a bus. We're live streaming. It's been 11 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm clipping.
Off by just a little bit.
It is. It's 5 minutes or 5 seconds or something that we see it happen. They're seeing it then. We're seeing it before.
That's cool.
Because we're it. But instead of playing video games or something like that, I just sit here and make art usually. And hopefully that'll be a running part of it. Is like that I don't even stop making art for like interviews or whatever. You know what I mean? This is my life. This is the way I'm gonna be whether I'm filming it or not. That's why I'm filming it anymore. Is because I
wish
just
I would have
don't.
been able to get that girl's. I met this girl. I was really having a wonderful conversation with her. I met her right outside on South Philly, and she said she was a toy designer or like a toy manufacturer or something.
I thought she was gonna be like a holistic salt crystal grower or something.
No,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
she did definitely had like a sparkle, and I had her for a moment. I was talking to her, but then her friend just kind of like dragged her away. Like, buzzkill friend, you know.
You're like, thanks, friend.
Buzzkill chicks with drama.
Drama. Yeah, I think I finished this song. This was like an early version of it, but the new one's gonna be finished. I included a whole bunch of other stuff.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, that's the other thing. YouTube can't come after me for using my own music. What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I own the shit. You know, I can play it on YouTube if I want, and they can't get me for all the copyright striking and stuff like that, you know. And then if we play it in the background when we're doing these things, it's like time stamping it too, you know.
That's right. It's also what it really does is it helps to open the portal accelerator, the quantum portal accelerator. It's really
This isn't like Marvel we're talking about though. They got that shit in the Marvel
plasma.
universe.
It's pure plasma itself. Access to the full nebula.
So you're saying we live in a plasmatic universe, huh?
Plasmatic.
It's plasmatic. Yes. Yes, plasmatic.
Plasmatic.
You know what we're talking about.
I 100% agree with you.
Your notion about plasmatic issues in the universe has been duly noted.
I want to just live in plasma, like just itself. itself.
You want to live in plasma.
Yeah. Just like, it's like instead of climbing into bed, you can just climb into some plasma.
I don't know anybody climbing into plasma, but maybe.
Like a nebular,
a nebular plasma.
yeah, like something out there in the
So it's
way
kind
out
of
there,
like
you
a
know?
regular nebular
Yeah.
plasma.
Yeah. Like, with all the music that you play in life, you know, all the music we ever heard, like all, you know, like an amalgam of music went to some plasma cloud deep in space.
It nebularizes somewhere.
Yeah. And then you can go rest on this sound. Like this. Like, I would love to hear this song if I was floating on plasma, like out like Neptune or something.
I don't think anybody's out there trying to stop you from floating on plasma.
In Neptune, no.
But,
I mean, if that's my dream, how do I make that happen? I want to be out there.
dude, I would say you gotta save
Listening
some
your
money.
music.
You need to save some money. You need to talk to Elon Musk and save some money.
Elon Musk.
I mean, does he have like a surname that I should refer to him as?
Elon Musk.
Elon Crust?
Do you think his name like befits him? Do you think he's a musky guy?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've heard that he smells of sulfur. Okay, let's still at work. That's okay. We're live streaming to everybody. Let me sign back into this, gentlemen.
Live streaming. Cool. It's so cool. I got this student. His name is Levi, and he's gonna be so good one day. He is just a really, really talented tennis player. And I had bought myself a racket for my birthday.
Right?
Like, this was like a Tuesday, I think, or no, I bought it for myself on a Thursday afternoon. I used it, and then the next day I had class with the kids, and I'm like, you know, Levi, I'm like, you need to use this racket. You gotta like try this, you know, and it unleashed him. Like the racket itself unleashed his game, and he started ripping the cover off the ball. And so I ended up just like selling it to him and his dad, and he's doing great now. Like the racket totally elevated his game. Like he's only like 12 or something, and he's beating 14-year-olds. So that's great. Good timing on that.
Here we are. We're still. I just put it out on one more, but that was it. I really need to like up my game on that social media shit. I just don't have the commitment right now. Pretty much, I just want to make art, dude. That's really it. I want to make art on YouTube and make money off of doing that. Just that. Like, doesn't mean that like people need to know all my business and what I'm up to in life and all my politics. All that shit, I don't really
I'll
care.
tell you what, though, I feel like
That's secondary to me, like exploring my passion, you
I feel
know?
like the right people. I've been so blessed with knowing the right people in life. Like I'm humbled by life right now. And, I'm not seeking. I'm not necessarily seeking the fame. I kind of find it. My thing is anonymity. Like I feel like when I talk to, like if I'm in the taxi or something and I'm like with that person or whatever, and I can get someone laughing out there in my day to day, like to me that is almost my art. Is meeting a stranger and finding a way to make them laugh.
You're good at it. But think about the internet, man. The internet is going to be there for, you know, say nothing goes wrong. The internet's going to be like it is now for 100 years, you know? Hopefully. Like, it'll be, like, this is what I realized about the internet. There's always a way to, like, do some shit that they're trying to tell you to not do. You know what I mean? Like a program or something, and like then people all switch. Like the Facebook could go the way of MySpace in like an instant, dude. It really could. It really could. And I part of me kind of hopes it does, but that's because people just invest too much time in it, you know. But that's an opinion, you know.
I'll tell you though, I mean, I'm real thankful of the Earth tribe I've been able to meet
Through
using
Facebook.
social media. I mean, I don't know how I would be able
Yeah,
to.
but you've met up with some of those people in real life.
Some I have, some are like from different periods of my life, like elementary, middle, high school, college. It's
Yeah.
like an amalgam of like my existence is being able to create this like tribe of people. And I've always used my wall for happiness. Like I've always just tried to put something happy and positive.
You're
And
good
I
at that.
I always try and make sure I just wish people happy birthday every day. I'm like very consistent about it.
But so imagine a better website than Facebook. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, right?
Straight out happy birthday go.
Just happy birthday every day to everyone, all day.
Straight happy birthday.com. Right in the face. Have balloons delivered to your bedroom. You know?
Balloons.
By strangers. And no more poking. No more poking, right? The future is sniff.
It's not scratch and sniff.
No, it's sniff. It's like poke to sniff. Come on, good morning. You just got sniffed by 27 strangers.
Sniffed. You ever been sniffed by 27 strangers? God damn, man. That's out of control. I don't know about this 27 strangers thing.
Well,
Scratch and sniff people.
I mean, that's the future, though.
The future.
That's how people are going to come together and really love one another.
Through scratch and sniff?
By
By enhanced scratch and sniff tactics?
yeah.
Damn.
I mean, look.
That's a lot to take
I
in
don't
right
know,
now,
because
man.
it's unnecessary language. I mean, everything's about body language. I mean, dogs. I mean, really. Animals. They go up, they sniff, they lick. I mean, people.
So you're saying we should go up and scratch and sniff each other?
And possibly to lick. Walk right up someone, just lick them up on the cheek or something.
Oh, you can't do that, Keith. You can't do it, KeyLime.
There's no law that says I can't. Like, you know, like if someone's quantum physics has brought them to a certain longitude or latitude, I have the right to be in that longitude and latitude. If I have to lick my way through that situation,
You will.
I will.
Damn, dude. That's some commitment.
It is commitment.
It's commitment, man. It takes discipline to lick your way through the challenge. Many are called.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. What are we gonna do about that?
I don't know. Well, like, okay, I mean, the only thing I think of what we could do better than that would be if you created some type of,
Lick-proof technology?
well, a pro-licking new organism that would attach itself to my not just my nipples, but also my fists. So I would have 4 more tongues sticking, like, you know, available for the consumption. Right?
I mean, like,
What is the consumption?
that is freedom. That is freedom, KeyLimePIE. I want you to preach. It's
It
pure
is
freedom.
freedom.
It's freedom.
It's just like, this is like so much more than Braveheart.
I mean, definitely more than the Braveheart.
I mean, I don't even have to yell loud to make my point here. It's better than Braveheart.
better than Braveheart. It's better than Saving Private Ryan. It's better than Forrest Gump, son. Best recognized.
It's better than imagination.
It's the best thing since sliced bread, Betsy.
It's the best thing since primordial ooze.
Damn, dude. That's like, wasn't that like the first thing, supposedly? I don't know. There's been a lot better things since primordial ooze now.
I want that to be the name of my child. Like
Primordial ooze? You're gonna name your child Primordial ooze?
Cohen.
Nice.
Yeah. My son Primordial ooze.
Woo! That is funny. This is not sponsored. There are no ads here. Well, maybe there will be one day, but you gotta fight for monetization on YouTube now. You gotta get 1,000 subscribers, and I think about, I don't know exactly how many hours of watch time, but a good amount. So,
Can I pay for advertising? Can I make my own advertising? I got ideas.
nobody's stopping you from doing anything.
Yeah, I want to do that.
But you can share out the link. You can do whatever.
I got a new cereal.
Uh-oh. What's the new cereal?
Tasty inverted marshmallow crosses.
How do you know if they're inverted or not? Is there like an arrow on them or something? Like,
There's an instruction manual.
there's an extraction manual for your cereal crosses.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and that cereal is going to be called... no, it's not had a name for it. And it's going to come in a little box with a funky demon in the box. You take to school with you.
Now with Funky Demon.
What was it? Wait, I'm trying to think what's the name. I can't remember. It's a black box. It's got a goat straight on the head. Right on
No.
straight out black box.
See, that's awful, dude. You're gonna freak people out. They're gonna, if they think you're a Satanist or something, but you're like, check out my freaky cereal just for you. And it's just, dude, it's just like too much for people.
Hey, babe.
How you doing? Woo! Yeah. Oh, jeez, really? Alright. Yeah, we started streaming a half hour ago. So I'm gluing boats together, hanging loose. You know, if you want to call me back whenever, you can.
That's how I said hi.
And Keith says hi too. Alright, babe. I love you. Bye. She says hi.
Anyway, it was ridiculous. We should do these really like SNL type. You know, like my mind's always in the SNL always loved the commercials from some of my favorite because they would just take you over to this other side, like Termite Town. Remember Termite Town?
I don't really remember it now.
Oh, it's hilarious.
But it was just a bit where
remember Big Red?
Where they're making fun of the gum or whatever.
So they had this like Viking, and you pulled a cord, and it fired blood like all around the room. It's called Big Red. One day you get a chance to look up. It's hilarious. It's so funny. So funny. I don't even know if you can find it on
oh, I'm
YouTube.
sure you could. I'm not planning on playing YouTube clips.
Not right this very
right
moment.
now when we're done, yeah.
But that's one of my favorites.
That's another way they can get you is like you use other YouTube channels to like get views, and those views should be going to where the YouTube clips actually are.
Right.
So I'm not, I do watch a bunch of current stuff that people are watching on the internet, but I don't do that through the trending tab of the YouTube because it's just not, it's not
I
it.
don't understand. This girl reached out to me and then was like, I want to play tennis. Great. And then she made plans with me, and I tried to confirm like days before, and then she didn't get in touch with me until I was like, well, it's either I meet up with you or I gotta take work. And then she's like, I don't know, it's so hard. It's really difficult to know who to invite in your life, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest nobody until everything's good on the home front kind of thing, Like, you can't...
So many unknown variables.
Well, I mean, like, not everybody's had the same resources, right? For one. And it'd be nice if everybody did maybe, but that's just unrealistic, How the hell... You know what I mean? Like, how could the world exist the way it does with everybody having the same? It would probably be good. It'd be better, right? But like, the car companies aren't going to let that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm trying to find a healthy balance and not drive myself nuts thinking about philosophical stuff, which I could do. I could easily, think about that stuff way too much. So that's where I try to just now limit myself from doing that, even though it's like my tendency is to do that.
My tendency is to allow my socks in my sock drawer just to have a full-on sock orgy going on all the time.
They're just like whatever. They fuck all the time. They're freaking
this
socks.
constant interracial sock
interracial sock
debauchery going down.
You're ridiculous, dude. Because that would be pure debauchery right there. You just can't mix up the socks with the sock
I tell
drawer.
myself, well, it's something. I'm like, I'm gonna buy some socks for myself. I'm gonna get this party cleaned up. I'm gonna clean up this party, and I can never see it. I feel bad. Like they're just so happy. All these different socks, all intertwined and mushed together.
They're happy little socks. Sometimes you need, more sock diversity. You need socks to be in the drawer a certain specific way. So equal rights, right? That's it.
Equal sock rights.
Equal rights for all the socks so they can intermingle however they would like in your drawer.
Commingle, yeah.
Commingling
a lot of
socks.
commingling going down.
Commingling.
Is that allowed?
Of course it's allowed, but is it right?
Is there a law? Could I be breaking the law by allowing so many different age socks
Different age socks.
to commingle?
Aged socks is a good one by itself. Here at the sock company, we age our own socks. Prior to them going in your drawer, we will age them for you.
What happens when an old sock gets all of the, half sock, brand new pink half sock.
Brand new half sock. You know about brand new half sock.
So many colors. So many old socks.
So many socks. Too many socks to even count, you know what I mean? Alright, what am I making here? I'm gonna make 2 more of those.
What are you gonna do with these?
Some of these are for the centerpieces for the wedding, and then I'm just making other ones as studies. Just different patterns of folding it and gluing it. Just maybe I could make some ornaments to sell, basically, or I can scale this stuff up and make lighting and stuff, because I'm experimenting with doing the same thing but with wood and metal, so that like I can make these kind of forms or similar to this with wood and metal, and then maybe incorporate, glass and stuff like that, because I know how to work with that now. It's fun. I'm just really having fun with it, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty neat.
It's real easy. I forgot about my beard. Forgot about my vapor.
Oh yeah, I finished mine. It's great, you have another.
Yeah, it's right there. So many choices.
There's pattern.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like hours of me gluing this boat that I haven't, live streamed. It's just funny that now I'm going to start live streaming it as much as I can, or say a friend's over and they're comfortable with it, and we just capture the conversation or the moment,
Yeah.
But basically it's that, so that if I do this, then I don't have to save it anywhere, and it stays on this.
Right.
It stays here, on YouTube or whatever. So if YouTube doesn't ban me or some shit, like this will be record of stuff I did on YouTube, It's just another video, really. I'm trying to do more live streams than videos, you know what I'm saying? Like I could put up videos that I took about making art or whatever, but I'm just trying to live stream on here, and that's it, pretty much. And most of the time just making stuff.
Wow, this is real good.
They said it was brewed with rosemary or something weird. That's different.
1994. Here I got that. Nice.
Do you know the brewery Dogfish Head?
Mm-hmm.
They got bought by Samuel Adams for $300 million, dude.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
That's quite a bit, bro.
Sounds like they sold themselves short.
I wouldn't say that. If you're getting bought by Sam Adams, you're probably being able to retain some ownership and stuff too.
You can't close a $500 million deal. Could you really call yourself big league?
I mean, like we have. If I could close a $1 billion deal or whatever, I would do that.
I'm just saying, like, if it's really not worth $500 million or $1 billion, is it really worth it? I mean, Samuel Adams has the money. They could have put up more.
They probably could have, Steve, but
stingy.
That
sounds stingy to me.
I mean, maybe KeyLimePIE sees the
KeyLimePIE expects maybe that price to the 7th power, and then we got something to talk about.
Well, I think they started in the 90s, too. I forget when Sam Adams started, not too long ago, man. I think the 80s.
That's wonderful news. I'm sure a lot of people worked really hard and they got great compensation.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably well taken care of by the family at home. had layoffs.
Yeah, we'll see how that all turns out. You're right. But they're in Delaware. That's the thing. It's just weird that Sam Adams would buy that. It's like a home away from home in Delaware, I guess. Halfway.
My hometown has been brewing beer in Chamonix.
I still haven't gone to that one. That's on our list to go to.
Yeah, let me know. I'll go with you guys.
Cool. You ever been there?
I haven't. I'd like to go.
Yeah. I'll let you know, actually. If I do end up doing that with her, I'll try and remember that because we always like going. We finally went to this place called Mackenzie's Brew House.
Right.
And it's a restaurant. It's kind of like an Iron Hill before an Iron Hill.
Okay.
And now it's just been eclipsed. There's only 2 of them.
Gotcha.
But it's good. I mean, it's delicious food. And they have like 4 or 5 beers they do make there on tap. They just weren't great ones for us. We like certain specific kinds, so we were a little picky. And there's good beer. But they looked at you like you're crazy if you came in with the growler there. And it's just, that's how you can tell the difference of like, well, this is a brewery or this is just a restaurant with beer.
Right.
If you come in with the growler, they're like, what are you doing? That's just a restaurant with beer. Even though they brew it there, there's like, the brewer's not around. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they got shit going on that they need somebody to be around. But brewing is basically just cleaning. Essentially, you cook and clean. That's it. I know, I want to try it. I just haven't gotten there yet. I have the kid and everything. I just haven't done it.
Yeah, so anyway, it's been cool. It's been fun to see the kids just get at it and battle. I had them battle out. It was 60 to 57. I had them playing that many points. A lot of points.
Yeah.
They're learning how to just play tough.
So these are kids playing tennis, huh?
Yeah, I got my own scrappy building army.
Your little...
My Philadelphia Sun Chasers. They're all Sun Chasers.
That's cool.
It's the name of our squad.
Nice. And you're getting repeat kids from last year?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
That's good.
We kind of range between like, we got like 11 to 15 with the School for the Deaf, and then we got like, I don't know, somewhere between like 15 and 25 kids that kind of rotate in and out. You know, so maybe like 45, 50 kids that we're like servicing and helping, and they're having fun.
It's a good way to be.
It brings me a lot of joy.
I mean, like, you're giving back to the community, but you're also doing something that you love. That's really where it's at.
Yeah, love having fun. It's great to see I can share that, you know?
Yeah. Got glue all over me, man. That's the way it is. Yeah, I guess that's not super interesting for the internet, you know?
What's that about?
Just sitting here doing the artwork.
No, I think it is. It's very peaceful, and the idea of you putting your soundtrack up is also really just nice.
Yeah, I like putting my music to
you
it,
know,
right?
I think it works. It's very zen in a way, you know.
I'd be doing this anyway. This is minus figuring out how to stream and all this. This is what I'd be doing anyway. I'd be doing something like this, if not this exact thing. So that's where I'm like, just having fun with it, man. Now it's like, what the hell do I, you know? If I do this all the time, you know, it should help. If I do it like at least once a week, that should be like a start for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't expect a bunch of people to like glom on and like what I'm doing right off the bat or any of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know. But
you could put out your music this way, and I think it'd be peaceful. You know?
yeah, it's like if people end up hearing that and being like, "Oh, what's that in the background? Is that yours?" Yeah, that's mine. You know, that's cool. Send you, you know, a CD or whatever. That's where I'm saying I got to get a Patreon set up, and I do want to get my viewership up on YouTube if I can. If it becomes too taxing, I may not follow through on it, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Right.
But you know, getting the watch hours and the subs to begin with is not going to be a priority necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to get in the habit of being able to turn the cameras on. And right now I only have the one camera, but I want to get different angles. Like I want to be able to show like above where I'm working, and also, you know, like you're saying, another camera angle that shows the room in a different way. You know. At least. That's at least. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not in a hurry because I'm learning all this shit as I go. I don't expect to really get more technical support than, you know, a friend of ours. You know?
Simple.
Yeah.
When I interviewed Kevin Smith, did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
He always, one thing that's really stuck with me is like, if you have good actors, if you have good performers, improvers, it's not about the money, it's about what they bring. It's like their performance on the screen. It's like that's what's present.
Sure.
Because if you have strong writing or you have strong performance, and I always, you know, because he made Clerks for like $28,000, right?
Yeah, cheap, dude, like nothing.
And then it went like
bananas.
It was huge, and then Miramax somehow stepped in and gave him $6 million for Mallrats.
That was a lot of money for one
like
shitty movie.
Right?
I don't even like that movie, to be honest.
The third movie, I did my research, and it turns out he asked only for $250,000. It's a huge jump backwards, right?
Mm.
And I'm like, why'd you do that? And he's like, well, it's not about special effects. He's like, it's about the script, and it's about the actors and what they bring themselves. He's like, it gets too complicated when it gets too big of a number.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh. Ding dong. So if there is somebody out there watching right now, like it says there is, it could be us watching ourselves. We say hello to you.
We say...
This is the BUBLIFE Podcast number 2.
Infinite love to us and the others on the other side of the universe's internizzle. Welcome to this, the internizzle.
The internizzle.
Welcome to the internizzle, the soft, gooey, cheesy belly.
The soft, gooey, cheesy internizzle belly.
The belly of the cheese. BUBLIFE.
The bubbly bub life. The bubbly bub life that we have.
Climb deep inside a gigantic crab ball filled with cheese and mashed potatoes.
Your giant crab ball.
Climb deep, get into the warm belly. Get in here, grab a spoon. Eat the walls. Eat the walls.
This is a rough one there, man. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can concur on that one.
No, you wouldn't want to climb inside of like a gigantic, decent sized, warm fried crab ball with cheese and mashed potatoes inside
Warm
of it.
fried crab ball. That's all you need to know. What do you have? A warm fried crab ball. Bet you your crab ball is cold.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Cold crab balls?
That would just mess it all up.
You don't want no cold. You don't.
All the hard work of trying to get the whole thing to get, and then all of a sudden.
Nobody wants no cold crab balls.
Susie, I would riot if that happened.
I mean, you wouldn't be the only
Grab
one.
a bat and I would just go straight lunatic. Because that's the type of thing that just makes someone, maybe not.
Depends on how cold. Frozen crab balls would be like the worst. If somebody throw a frozen crab ball at you, it would hurt.
It's true. It's true. I read that recently.
You read that recently?
I got in the Institute of Crab Ball Technology. I got the newsletter, and it said
Ball tech? Ball technology.
Institute of Ball Technology.
That's hilarious, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's all these, like, laboratories and stuff across the landscape and all these people sitting in them. God knows what they're doing, you know? They're just droning away. They could be compartmentalizing AI. They don't even know.
Yeah, I really do love Magic Hat.
Yeah, me too, dude. I gotta have another one. I didn't even finish this one. Yeah, Squints and I got pretty hammered last night.
You and Squints?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Good. He's still getting used to working at Penn. You know?
I was offered a lifetime position there. I turned it down though.
Yeah, I mean, working for a college isn't for everybody.
You're working for one of the largest corporations in the country.
That's why it's so good there. I mean, like, everybody gets different jobs.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, somebody has to be the person who spikes the corporate punch. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? This is code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spikes the corporate punch, huh?
Someone's got to put this situation, right this ship. I thought it would be Neo from The Matrix, but
You thought Neo was coming to save us this whole time?
I thought Neo was coming, but then I heard that they're making a Matrix 4, right?
Are they?
They're making a Matrix 4, and he has to go back to the original job he had, because he's blind and broke, he's homeless, and he needs money. And they're willing to offer him his job back, so he goes back to the office, and he has to settle all the insurance claims of all the places he smashed, and all the different Andersons. He had to
Anderson cleanup fee?
There's an Anderson cleanup fee, and a lot of Andersons are workers' compensation claims, and he has to file. He has to file all his Anderson reports, and he's just trying to
At one point they were raining, right?
Yeah, and he beat them all up, and now they're all on workers' compensation. So the whole movie's about him just trying to write his life again. That's what I heard. I heard The Matrix 4 is coming out, and it's about him, back to square one. And that's the other thing. Square One is a video game that he plays down at the arcade when he's alone and he's drunk and thinking of Trinity. And he goes to this game.
Wait, if he's back to square one, he doesn't remember Trinity. He hasn't even met her yet.
Well, Square One is actually a video game itself, right? And his high score is in the game. It's the highest enlightened ever. And now he doesn't even have a quarter to play.
That sucks, dude. You
gotta
go.
You can't even get back to that level of enlightenment. Because
it's hard. So it's hard to be a Neo.
He's down to his last quarter.
You're basically telling me it's hard to be Neo. If you're gonna make a Matrix 4 means it's hard to be Neo.
Neo finds it hard to be Neo.
Another accurate assessment by
The Matrix 4.
By KeyLimePIE.
The Matrix 4 is coming to theaters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess after the second or third one, I was just done, dude. I was this is good. It was, dude, in 1999 or whatever when it came out, it was fucking awesome, man. Everybody was like, oh shit, The Matrix, man. I remember going to the movie theater to see it, and walking out pretty much just like, damn, that was one of the craziest movies I've ever seen, you know?
That movie's intense.
But I hadn't watched a whole lot of movies.
I remember when I was given both the option of the red and the blue, I'm like, I'm hungry, you can kidnap me, and I ate them both.
Man, dude, that's your prerogative.
Which one did you take, the blue or the red?
I didn't take any of that
Or
shit,
did you
man.
take the baklava?
I took the baklava and ran.
Because that is that's a rare cut that they don't, in the director's cut, they were like, blue pill, red pill, baklava.
Baklava! Baklava!
That's the missing, from what I understand, it's one of the missing scenes.
It's the baklava exploit. So that's how they like
Because
overcame.
there's a whole other, once he takes the baklava, there's another movie, an unknown Matrix.
Where he
Quantum
defeats.
dimension. There's a separate dimension he goes in when he takes the baklava.
So it goes Baklovian.
Yeah. Real deal. I saw it on the dark web.
On the dark web. You saw the Baklovian on the dark
Did
web.
I see it ever? I saw it so much. I got dark web in my eyeball.
On the dark web in my eyes. I got dark web in my eye.
I woke up with spiders sleeping on my eyelids. That's how.
Spiders on my eyelids. Spiders on the eyelids. Anyone? Anyone?
Resting.
Nesting spiders on the eyelids?
Okay, nesting.
What did you call them?
Resting.
Resting.
Nesting.
They were resting or you were resting when they were on your eyeball. I can't keep track.
Gotta love the unplanned discussion we're having.
No, this is the calibration of the core self-worth.
Calibration of the core self-worth.
It's what's happening right now for a live internet audience of one.
Release of attachments. Toxic situations.
Situational elements are toxic to those
You know, I think
misunderstand.
it was I like to do my due diligence in my study, and I think it was Jesus that said, you can't front if you're tripping.
Jesus.
Most people were doing both. I think that's exactly what Jesus said. You can't front if you're tripping.
That's exactly what he said.
Because most people were doing
Are you mad at Jesus or something?
Oh God, I love that guy. I love all the, all these like beings that were like, okay, there's something else going on.
So you're not down with Moses and shit.
I love Moses.
So, but like, if you had to like,
He comes to visit
pick
me on the
between
regular. I get like a revolving door of like archangels that show up at my house, and then I start channeling in my journals and stuff.
you're like, what's up, Mosai?
I'm like, okay, what do I have to write today? I love them all. I think it's fascinating to be.
It's like Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I love them. I gotta catch them all.
Catch all the Pokemon. I've tried so hard to learn Pokemon with my buddy's son Noah. I don't even know what's going on now. There's a movie that's coming out though.
Yeah, with Ryan Reynolds as Pokemon.
That guy was just Deadpool, and now he's like Pokemon. It's so weird.
To me, it's like I can't.
Like, that's a weird jump.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not down.
That's like a very like odd.
So Ryan
Maybe
Reynolds
we should
will
talk
always.
to we should talk to Ryan Reynolds about his choices.
Basically, what I heard is that Ryan Reynolds is like supposedly a sexier version of Jim Carrey in his heyday. Basically, it's like the
I'd
same
love to just
thing.
hang out with Jim Carrey. Apparently, he's just a very talented artist. We probably get along. We'd all. I think the three of us should get together and go canoeing or something.
Yeah. Just be like, hi, Jim.
Hey Jim,
Hey Jim.
What are you doing? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Thanks, Jim. Take you up in 10 minutes.
See you in about 10 there, Jim.
See you in 10 minutes, Jim Carrey.
Jimbo.
Jimmy ring and ding dong on your doorbell. That's what we're gonna do.
Almost done gluing another one. You literally gotta glue everything. You can't just glue a little bit. 5 more in that though. So I'm trying to figure out. Oh shit. This thing's crazy, dude. There's so many different ways to just fold them the way I glued them up, and then it's just really even take it from there. Mess with those later, I guess. Finish this thing. Say this song is the most harpsichord sounding song I have. It sounds like it with that keyboard.
It's nice. It's very funny. It's very industrial, but at the same time, it's like very happy. Like I could feel like you just are really enjoying just making the sound.
Oh yeah.
So it has this kind of like, oh, you don't know what's coming next.
Yep. That's the idea. Definitely not trying to make something that people have heard before, you know what I mean? I'm definitely trying to evolve as an artist, as a musician, as a creative.
It's funny, a lot of artists end up doing cover music.
Yeah, but I can't do that, dude. I can't even
at least with comedy,
I'm all for people doing it if they want to do it, if they want to get away into the industry, yes, go for it. But me, it's something ethically wrong with like that you're not doing your own music as the primary thing. And that's a hard standard, you know what I mean, to have. It's like, well, you know, that's basically like saying that somebody plays in a wedding band as a musician when they are, you know, they are. But are they working on their own original music on the side, just, you know, with the money, or what are they doing? You know, are they always going to work as a wedding band performer? You know,
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in 2019, people act like the way to be a great, well-known musician is to be on The Voice or the America's Next.
I have the next. Here's the next big, huge show. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready? Wait, are you ready? Ready?
I'm really, really ready
How
this
ready
time.
are you? Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Are you ready? Ready?
It's the name of the show, isn't it?
That would be a good name of a show too, but I was talking about Song Fight!
Song Fight.
Song Fight!
Song Fight.
Song Fight!
What's Song Fight consist of?
So it'd just be teams of singers, and they battle out.
Song Fight. And whoever wins gets a record contract, and the rest of the
whoever
people
wins doesn't get fed to the Lions.
Okay, so if we're now feeding people the Lions, you got me in. I'm in now.
But then it could be reversed. So if you win, you get fed to the Lions. You don't know.
You never know when you're going to get fed to the Lions. This is correct.
So it's great TV.
Well, it most certainly is, but it's definitely, we're going to have to do this on some, like, private island. Some shit like that.
Or animation, and then nobody.
Because you know that we have plenty of money. We got private islands and shit.
That's so much money from that deal we brokered between Samuel Adams and Dogfish.
Yeah, we did just fine off that.
I'm glad we profited from even knowing about it. Sometimes I wish when those deals go down, they kept it to themselves. Like, why do I need it? They should pay me for having to know about it. Like, I don't know. It's like the same thing with these baseball players. You got $330 million, 13-year contract. Keep your business to yourself. What do I need to know that for?
Yeah, what good is it for you to know that?
Why do I have to know that information? You should pay me to have that. That's your private information. Keep it to yourself. Bryce Harper. You don't hit 330 home runs a game. You suck.
330 home runs a game? That's not.
Right.
That's not even possible, sir. That's not possible.
Well, he's getting paid for that.
What I'm saying is, I am definitely not the fan of any high-priced player for any team, any place. So
High-priced Harper? Is that what you're saying?
actually, that's a great way of saying what I was saying. Yes. What good somebody that's all this money? You know what I mean? That eventually they're not going to be worth all that money.
$30 million. You think he's going to pay for any potholes that need to be fixed in South Philly?
No.
Is he paying the salary of the people in South Philadelphia?
Nope.
When he shows up and I see him putting his back into it, filling the pothole, then I'll root for him down at the ballpark.
Up until then,
I'm not rooting for Bryce Harper. No one can make me either. Boo him.
boo and hiss, sir. Boo and hiss.
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but
Now, what I'm waiting to see is what Wentz does this year.
you know what they say? Send him from whence he came.
I kind of agree with that.
I don't know why they wouldn't have kept Nick Foles.
The guy who won the Super Bowl? Yeah, that guy?
It's an enigma to me. Like, I don't get it. Why would you keep an injured kid when you have a proven veteran who the team loves to play with?
Yeah, dude. I'm not over it, and I just basically won't watch. I didn't even really watch this past year because I
I
knew.
don't get it. I don't get it. Wentz is not that good. He's injured. Why would you disrupt something like this? I don't get it. Pay him whatever he wants.
It wasn't even that. It was that they couldn't keep both of them, and they wouldn't get rid of Wentz.
Just give the guy. Look, everybody trusts Nick Foles. They should have just given him a signed check, and then Nick, when you're ready, you fill in the number. That's what they should have said to Nick.
Yeah, the guy who won the Super Bowl, yeah.
Give him a like, okay.
They won the Super Bowl against
Nick,
Brady.
This is what,
Yeah.
if I was Jeffrey Lawyer,
That
Nick
guy.
Foles, I love you, man. I hope you can retire an Eagle. So here's what I decided. I signed this check, and you fill in the number you want. We want you in our organization, and we want to not only make you a starting quarterback, but we're also going to have you as the coach of the quarterback corps, and you're going to coach the other quarterbacks, and we're also going to build a museum on your honor. We're going to sell chocolate Nick Foles down in the
Chocolate Falls.
Chocolate Foles. Chocolate Foles buddies.
I cannot believe they got rid of him either, Keith. It's just a shame. It's Philadelphia in a nutshell, though.
How did you not? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
He's a proven winner.
Right, but people act like he's second string the whole time.
It's the worst thing.
Kills me, man.
No, I just...
Now he's a Jaguar. I'm like, no. Of course it's
Why
13.
would you not keep him in the city? I don't get it. Jeffrey Lurie, where's your loyalty?
Yeah, but think of all the stuff Lurie did with all the other ones. I don't even want to mention their names because it'll get me too pissed off.
No. Jeffrey Lurie could have given him $100 million, made him, could have paid him more than Brady, made him be the king, and he could have solidified that money in Philadelphia too, because the folks will be here. You know what I mean? Like,
Not all up in that Jaguar territory?
yeah. That guy drunk.
No comment, dude. It still kills me.
This doesn't make sense. It's like Trump supporters. It just doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
Some Trump supporters make sense, dude. Some people that don't make sense.
At this point,
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
at the beginning that some of them wanted change, but they didn't want lawlessness. I pray that if my fellow American doesn't want it to all just be
So you're
fucked up.
talking about the Russia stuff?
Just in general, like just moral fabric. I'm hoping that it's not because it was just simple destruction of moral fabric. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I see it as now.
that's what.
Honestly, that's what my gut tells me it is at this point because, like, Trump isn't the cause. He's a symptom of the causes. You know what I'm saying?
He's also he's been robbing the United States apparently of like billions of dollars.
Well, every rich person
many decades,
has taken.
you know?
Every rich
That's gonna
person has
just-
done that. You
That's
know.
going to create the conditions for disease in society. And he
yeah.
did that in Atlantic City, where he didn't pay his taxes, and Atlantic City became like this cracked out bill, and people were messed
still
up
is.
down there, and it still is because he never paid his taxes. And the other casino owners probably didn't pay their taxes either.
There's loopholes for it, dude. That's the whole thing. You got to look at the legislators of the state.
So, you know, he was given a golden ticket to wreck shit.
Sure. No, he definitely was, dude. I mean, the guy when he was a kid, you know, his dad was already a millionaire or whatever. So it's just, I don't know. I think it's like I'm saying, like to me, it's backlash for Obama being president. Obama was president, now people are like, nope, they want the opposite. Obama was president, and now people are like somehow elected the opposite because they fielded Clinton against Trump, which is just insane. You know what I'm saying? And that was 2 years ago now, more. And I just think that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like that people didn't pick up on it then. That we're getting sold an established candidate and then an anti-establishment candidate. You know, we're getting both of these things in one election, in a national election. It was insane.
And then the other thing too, you had people voting for Trump, and you had Trump apparently getting foreign support.
I mean, like, that's where they're like, oh, no collusion and all this shit, though, you know? So on the books, it's, you know, he's in the clear for right now, at least. I'm not saying that the shit can't happen after he's not president. Some of this stuff that I'm talking about might just be stipulations on while he's president, they can't do certain things.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make it actually it just is a stomach ache.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to a lot of political
I just
stuff.
want someone that I can believe that they want to just do an honorable job.
Tulsi Gabbard seems pretty apparently like that.
She's cool. Bernie Sanders is cool. Elizabeth Warren is cool. Klobuchar, I don't really feel her. Kamala Harris, I think she could be a little tougher. Walker, I don't know. You know, I wish the Republicans would put somebody up instead of putting all their putting all their heads up Trump's butt. You know,
that's exactly what they're doing.
I mean, what the hell? Like, come on. Like, the Republicans have to uphold their constitutional oath. Like, it's not about protecting the executive branch. It's about upholding something. Like, what are we upholding if, like, our brothers and sisters, not just from our country, but, like, outside our country, are just being pushed back? You know? What? Like, it's 2019. Like, we should be, like, way ahead in our evolution of, like, societal support.
That's where I'm saying a lot of our foundations are lies, though, and nobody knows it. And then Trump alarms people, but it's still not enough. Like, that's what I see. I see that even with Trump being president, it doesn't lionize or doesn't get people.
I don't understand Trump. He grew up in New York, and he's like, he feels more comfortable in like the Louisiana Bayou or something. Like, he'll be down there, like, talking about. I don't understand that the guy is such a bit of an enigma. You know, I think I kind of had that feeling when he was running. The only way he would keep himself out of jail is to become president, and he can pardon himself. So ultimately, he has. I don't know. It's probably never been tested, but they've also probably never had quite a Manchurian president like we have at this point. But that's okay. I'm not him. So like, I can just go about my day and just try and do good in the world and just take care of myself and help in ways.
Yeah, you didn't vote for the guy, shit. You know.
I can't get behind that.
Just do what you gotta do, man. That's what it
It
is.
doesn't even. A lot of the decisions that are made they don't even seem human. It doesn't even seem human. I don't know how you can be a human being and then authorize children to be ripped away from their mothers, their fathers, caged.
The border stuff.
That's not human. It's just like a. How can you do that?
Well, I think there's a bit of just politicizing that is what's going on right now in today's day. But it's been that way for a while, dude. This whole Cajun people and all this stuff. It's insane, dude.
I don't know. Like, here's the deal. Like, it's a mess. Like, it's really kind of like black what you witness. Like, I feel like every TV show or like every news talk show.
I'm
you
listening.
have like you have all their political pundits, and you have the well-respected lawyer or the and then they should always have a at this point I think they should just have some puppet too at the end, like a quarter puppet on every edge of every news desk, and there should always be the puppets. Well, this is all bullshit anyway, you know. So it's like at the end of they're trying to make their like strong political point about the state of affairs, and like
it's all bullshit.
And it all falls on Gumby or something.
It's Gumby's fault.
Scapegoat Gumby.
There you go. Gumby's fault.
I do blame Gumby.
I blame Gumby as often as I can.
When I learned how to blame things that weren't going on in my life, it was Gumby that I
turned to Gumby.
I always turned to Gumby. It's funny you did that. I did that too. Always blame Gumby. That's like one of the things my grandfather said to me.
He said that to you. Blame Gumby, son.
Whatever you do, no matter what you do in life, blame Gumby.
Remember, it was Gumby's fault. Spread the truth, son.
And Marmaduke.
And Marmaduke.
Remember Marmaduke?
Not well, no.
No? The cartoon?
No.
Very large dog that got into a lot of trouble.
I mean, sounds about right. Troublemaking dogs. Trying to use all the clips. All clips. Oh, clippage. Footage. Tons of photos. These are ones I folded while I was in not New Mexico. Utah, man. Not a very diverse place. No.
Utah was good to me.
Have you ever met a black Mormon?
I don't think so.
I don't think there's such a thing. There might be.
I did go to a Mormon church, and I went through this entire day, and this whole day was like a major day. Like, I happened to come, like, I got invited, so I'm like, I'll always try and find God, wherever God is. And so they invited me, and then, like, it was like a whole bunch of people became priests, and, like, I saw, like, some, like, I don't know, the brother Hanson, who was the guy who gave me a ride home at the end, he's like, you saw more than most people see in, like, 6 months to a year in one day. Thank God. Like, that was pretty special, you know, just to be present to people who believe. It's pretty neat. And, but no, I actually, in a room full of maybe 30 or 40 other, no, I don't remember meeting anyone who was black. But a couple of Mormon guys came down to my,
I'm not saying it's the Mormon's fault.
There were two guys that I met a couple missionaries, Sister Cherie and Sister Miller, when I was like being reborn in Phoenixville and trying to put my life back together out there. And they were real sweethearts. They, you know,
They were straight Mormon?
they were Mormon, and I became friends with them.
So what is technically being Mormon? What makes it weird that people are Mormon?
The Book of Mormon is really tough, man. It's like they believe wholeheartedly in every single.
So should I like
every
read?
single syllable and phrase in the Book of Mormon? I'm like, I was open, and I'm like, I'm open to it. I'm open to learn.
So should I do a Book of Mormon live stream?
And I'll tell you, I tried to go deep in that. I'm like, I can't digest it. I'm like, it's crazy town to me. I'm like, how are you able to believe it? Like, I really had it was me, Sister Cherie, Sister Miller, and Sister Rose, and we were in the gondola at the across from the Phoenixville Library, and I'm talking to them. I'm like, I'm giving an effort to learn. I'm reading. I'm always open to religion. I'm like, but here you have this character, for example, in the beginning, and like he's faced with the option of decapitating his enemy, stealing his armor, stealing his shield, stealing his gold, his like golden ancient tablets, and then he decapitates his enemy, steals and rewrites them, then creates his own religion. And I'm like, how can you? I was like, the four of us time traveled back to the moment where this character Nephi would have been showed his enemies some compassion. But instead he does the complete opposite. Like, how are you supposed to digest that? How, like, where is he from one page, literally, from one page to the next, it was like no repentance. He just like off creating a whole new religion based off of plagiarized ancient tablets. And I'm like, how am I supposed to give my whole heart into that? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm like in the room, I was like, I got in some deep discussion with a couple of his brothers and sisters and missionaries. But I'm thankful that I had at least experienced some interesting experience. I mean, but it was really hard for me to digest. Really hard for me to digest. But I'm thankful that,
So do you think that... So the Mormons think that they believe in Jesus?
Sister Sheree and Sister Bill totally saved me. Like, they gave me such, like, fascinating guidance that I felt blessed that they were in my life and I was able to just learn a different perspective for a moment.
Yeah.
You know? Learn a different perspective and keep my heart open. And so as a result, years later, a couple months back, came down to my house and they came to visit, so I took them out for coffee. They were like Mormon missionaries. Nice guys. You know, believe in God, believe in Jesus, believe in
So it's not it. They do believe in Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Every time on the meeting. But they believe in some extra Jesus shit, like some gold.
I really had a hard time with the whole Joseph Smith stuff. Like
Really? Who's this dude?
It really didn't, like, I had a hard time confused. Like, there's this beautiful golden nuggets of guidance and love shared by God. And they're both surrounded by chaos and beheadings and, like, no repentance and, like, plagiarism and war, you know what I mean? So you get these, like, every 6 pages, it's like, oh, this is a nugget of truth and love. And, like, and it's surrounded by this, like, demonic angels showing up and telling people to behead people. It's like, what? Like, how am I supposed to believe in that? Why would I believe in that?
Everybody calm down.
I'm like editing it, you know?
Everybody calm down right now. All these people better calm down.
I don't know, it's really tough. But I did learn some things, but I had a really hard time digesting the whole thing. Not us?
Yeah, I mean, I basically get no interaction. It's basically like you gotta pay for it, you know? But you're calibrating the core with me, man.
Calibration of the core.
That's what we do.
Self-worth. I deserve better than being treated like that. People who were toxic.
Yeah, I mean, there's some maniacs out there, dude. You kind of gotta be careful. But I can't wait to do this one. I'm like undoing it right away. Yeah, give me a second.
Order a pizza?
I figure I was waiting for Kayla to get home here now. Otherwise I would, because even though I did last night, I would, but it's just I wait for the lady and we'll see what we get together. She's saying she's gotta go back to the... Yeah, that's nice.
Cool.
Real smooth looking. She'll probably be back pretty soon.
Can I have one for my cat?
Not quite yet. Maybe eventually.
Yeah. He'd love it. He likes to play fetch.
Oh yeah.
He'll like, if I throw anything, he'll go and like either a tennis ball, he'll kick back to me, he'll bring back to me, or like a hairband, or anything really. He'll just bring me a toy, and then he wants to play fetch.
Oh shit.
It's really fun. You guys still have the cats?
Outside, yeah. Plenty of them out there. Yeah, like non-stop. They're everywhere. Safety's for her and she wants to. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not like a wild animal outside, you know? That would not be a fun way to live. Live for an hour and a half. That's the first side stop too. I'm gonna rinse out this brush. There is one watching, and we wonder who you are, people. This one person seems to be watching.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate it very much.
I'm wondering if there really is. There's one watching now.
But you can't tell who it is?
Yeah, I guess there's really no way to like know who it is now. How am I really supposed to know, you know? Sit here and be like, please contact me. Oh, chipped all over. So many to glue together.
Five checker rule. I saw it on the TV.
Hey man, 5 second rule. Strict 5 second rule here. Don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just playing around.
Is this you?
Yeah,
I love it.
it's fun.
Love it, love it.
Yeah, I just let them roll through this big long playlist, so I don't have to worry about being the DJ too. I just play all my old shit. I don't know if I can keep gluing. I'm a little tired of it. I'll be right back, dude. I'm gonna grab my vapor tanks up there. Other stuff I gotta finish that I could do. Just move this stuff over here.
So it's coming up quick. How many people do you expect?
Probably 100. Yeah, it won't be big, but it'll be big enough. Yeah, I'm ready. Just get it over with, honestly. Not like I'm like, oh, get it over with, but you know what I'm saying? A little bit like extra stress right now. And it's not really stressful, but it's stressful enough to be like worried about it, you know what I mean? And making sure everything's there and going right. Because we're like doing it ourselves, you know?
Right.
Which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. I'd rather do it myself. You know? Than be dependent on some kind of like coordinator for a wedding or something. Like it just gets to the point where like I never really saw myself getting married. I just want to do this so that, you know, her and I are solid and on the same page and she's not left wanting more, you know? You know?
Right.
And it's just, that's out of respect and love and a lot of different stuff, honestly. It's a lot of different motivations. There isn't just one reason, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love her, sure. But it's got to be more than that, you know?
You want to do it right.
Yeah. So I enjoy that, you know, her and I are connected, and we're doing, you know, more than the average couple. Most couples are just like stinks, dude. They just like sit there and bicker with each other and stuff. And I think that's sad, you know? I don't want that for people in their lives, and I know I don't have that, so I don't even have to worry about it, you know what I mean? We're both very happy and we're having a good time, you know?
Are you going to do a bicker healing center at the wedding?
I think it'll be semi-traditional, you know what I mean? Like, for a small
So
wedding.
for couples that are already bickering, will you provide a service at the wedding where they can go sit down and be anointed with certain oils to be
I mean,
release of the memens. Release their memens at the wedding where they no longer
memens.
bicker.
It's cool.
Release the memens. Kind of like the Kraken, but a little bit different.
I just, you know, I don't know.
Everybody release their inner Kraken. That's what I'm saying. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
Clash of the Titans.
The Kraken.
Did you ever see Clash of the Titans?
No.
What?
Is that an old movie?
You never saw Clash of the Titans?
No.
Oh man. Can we watch it?
Eventually, yeah. I mean, I can always look it up on my thing later, you know what I mean?
You must. You will greatly appreciate Clash of the Titans.
It's the Titans. I'm trying to finish all these. Yeah, I forgot of it. That's a new one. New guy. What year's Clash of the Titans?
80s.
80s. Yeah, I mean by 89 I was only 9, so I didn't get everything. Cool, it's proper. It's like less busy than those. You know what I'm saying? It's simpler.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, cool, man. I heard that.
You think so?
Yeah.
KeyLimePIE heading out. Any last words for the one for the person?
For the galaxy, that is the ancient here and now. You're asking me to comment on the ancient here and the ancient now.
You need to calibrate the core of self-worth in a few words.
Climb inside the inner bub life you live in. Increase quantum happiness at all costs. How's that?
I like that. And with that, we will leave the BUBLIFE Podcast hanging where it's at. I'm going to continue to make some art, but KeyLimePIE be out. So,
I mean, you said keep it short and to the point.